Sag, hi. Today we're going to do a general love reading. If it resonates for you, I will be doing an extended, and the information for that is in the box below. Also, I'm now open for personal readings, and the information for that is also in the box below. All right, I'm going to be using the Llewellyn deck, so we're getting started here, and the Celtic Cross layout. And also to let you know, and I know I say this each time, but just a reminder that the cards in this, the male and female, like the kings and queens, etc., are not the gender, but the divine masculine and feminine energies, which, they're in all of us. So they're interchangeable that way. As we all have both masculine and feminine divine energies in us. Okie doke, let's see where we're going here, Sag. Okay, so Four of Cups showing up as the guidepost. So the Four of Cups tells me that there's some information here being offered in terms of expanding or shifting, not even expanding, I'll have to use the word shifting. In terms of shifting your view, definition maybe more than view, your definition or your, about love, okay? About heart matters. So this is just, the fourth cup is coming through as you're contemplating, the three cups that you've already been carrying with you in terms of, focusing on what love is. And now this fourth cup is coming down, and the fourth cup is coming in an earthly way. So this is kind of practical information, not to add to your, because if you think about it, love is a higher principle from the universe, but when it moves onto an earth plane, it has to encompass the reality of being, and with us being human, the reality of it being human love. And that's what the fourth cup is. The fourth cup is kind of, don't forget, this is a human love situation. You're a human being kind of thing. Okay, so in the past, you've got the horned one, which is the devil. We'll see what that is. I'm going to clarify it. So it looks like this is, it kind of goes along with this fourth cup too, because quite often the devil will show a kind of love that exists, kind of an earth plane way of looking at things. So it's not always kind of a devil card, so to speak, but it's more that kind of energy that resides on a very earthy plane. So it looks like there's a pretty earthy reading going on here, Sag, you know what I mean? And then you've got the Hierophant. So I think what it's telling us here is that you've been really hurt in the past, and maybe that's by your misconceptions of what love was. So taking a look at what you moved into, kind of defining that or thinking that in terms of a certain view of love, and now expanding that a bit. And you did survive that, you made it through, but you did really get betrayed and hurt. And so sometimes what the devil does is the devil also comes into what can I say, it's a disillusionment. So deluding you into what you thought was love, and by that very thing it hurt you. Now that you're moving into a place with the Hierophant showing up in your near past of really serious commitment and wanting to know kind of like on a really high level what is right for you. Okay, so because commitment is at hand in a really serious way. And then we got the Chariot above you as an energy that is affecting this, and the Knight of Pentacles below. So with the Chariot above you, it's kind of like it's at, there's a, things are going to happen fast now. The Chariot is bringing in a very fast moving energy for some kind of shift to happen, and it looks like it has to do with commitment on a love basis. Then you got the King of Cups and the Five of Cups on you. So the King of Cups is on you now, and I'll just draw another card on that. It's got the Page of Cups and the Justice card. So I kind of feel like this is the beginning of the kind of love that you have asked for, because you have gone through a lot of pain in the past. Somehow you maintained, that optimism to believe that there's more out there. And so the universe is kind of bringing you that message about telling you a little bit more about, love. And asking you with the Five of Cups to let go of the past. You let it go. It's, it's no longer there. It was there, and now it's time to turn around and move into the future. Okay, so grieving, letting, is finished, and it's time to move on. And now, as I say, follow what's coming next. And it looks like it's already on you, because I've got these as clarifiers. So the King of Cups, so the Page of Cups is already there with the King of Cups and the Justice card. So I kind of feel like this person, and once again, it could be male or female, this person is already showing up. As you let go of the old, this new will then not be blocked by it, because the King of Cups is being blocked right now by you kind of still looking at what you lost. And so the Page of Cups is the beginning of the King of Cups starting to come more into focus. And because you're being rewarded, and that's what the Justice card is. And it's going to be happening quite soon. You have the Knight of Pentacles below, and I'll just do a clarifier on that, around the Ten of Cups. So the opportunities are coming your way for kind of a new beginning of abundance and security and knowledge based in the Ten of Cups. So this is a relationship card. This is a holistic life card, okay? So I can kind of see that as your base right now, and already stuff showing up because it's what you've asked for. And it's what you've put out. So what you put out, the laws of attraction, the laws of the universe, what you put out, you will get back. So, and it's about, as I say, because of laws of attraction, so it's really important to let go of what you thought in the past. Otherwise, you may attract that again. And we already saw that, you had the Ten of Swords around that. All right. So moving along, we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is kind of letting, kind of you now building a different kind of environment for yourself in terms of the people that you bring in to kind of move along in your life with. And the Three of Pentacles shows me that you kind of brought a team of people, team might not be the right word, but kind of like people into your life. If you look at life as a project, then yes, you brought a team in that believe in the same values as you, that, resonate with who you are on a really deep level. And those are the people that now you're going to move forward, because there's something very valuable and important for you that you've been kind of walking by and, not really embracing. And so now the universe with the Justice card is saying, no, it's time for this, because that's about abundance versus scarcity. So you've been walking along feeling like there's no abundance here for me, and the whole while it has been there, but you have to be with, the right kind of with the people that kind of want to build the same thing as you, right? Okay, that was about, I should take a breath there. Then we've got the Judgment card and the Six of Swords. So the Judgment is the rebirthing card in a way. It's like coming in, like, when I showed you that Ten of Swords here, and I say, you made it through, and that's kind of like a war in a way. So you've made it through, you survived, and now it's behind you. And what the Judgment card is you now beginning to have come in from the war and beginning to see the future and see a different path for yourself, and already beginning to move along to get to that path that you see, that path of serenity and abundance and tranquility. Okay, and the Knight of Wands is showing up. So you're kind of ready. You're not just ready, as I say, you're moving through stuff to get there, and this isn't your subconscious. You're kind of ready to move on this next path of yours, okay, which is, the Knight of Wands moving along. Because as I said, you've already got the King of Cups and the Page of Cups and the Justice card. So you want to really move on your path, because when you're on your path, and that possibility is on, then you're on the right path, then that's when, the laws of attraction can actually work. You've got the Empress in your environment along with the Sun, which is awesome. So it's kind of moving into that place that's already being created for you and with you, of, abundance, creativity, the feminine, the divine feminine energies there, because you're drawing in the King of Cups, which is one of the divine masculine energies on a, the two sort of go together. And then you've got the Sun also there, so you're moving towards the light. And as I said in this Judgment card, the light is already coming through, and you're following that now, and you're moving with the light at your back. Okay, so it's kind of like, this shift has happened here. In a position of what you want, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, so kind of wanting to be able to acquire the knowledge and the steps that you need to be able to move into this future that you're creating. And then I drawn the Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So in a position of your hopes and fears, as I said, it's beginning to want to understand and kind of reinforce that by doing it. The principle of this new kind of concept, or I don't like the word concept, this new experience of love. And leaving behind, as I said before, you had the Five of Cups, leaving that behind, and now it's about leaving behind because the Eight of Cups, and that's in a position of what you want, is that you want to, it's a fear and a hope, is that, well, I don't know if I want to leave behind something that I feel is already in place, but it's saying it's time to move beyond that, okay? And now you can understand why, because of what, the reading has been covering here. And then you're moving into the Nine of Pentacles as your outcome card. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that when the time comes to follow, because the Chariot, remember I said, is moving quickly, that you will feel confident and secure enough to be able to move into the harvesting time of what you have, the energies you put out, which once again is the gift from the Justice card. Okay, so you're ready for that. I'll be expanding on that, and let's see where that leads, because we've got the King of Cups already showing up here, so let's see who that means, that this is leading towards, and what that harvest will look like. Okay, and once again, it's not male or female. So I'm just going to draw an oracle card on that, and we got the Bard. Now this card is about music, poetry, myth, history, and the enchantment of storytelling. And, in my books, love is the greatest story ever told. So that is the enchantment that I can see here. And it's also the whole premise behind, if you think about it, behind music, poetry, myth, and history. So let's see where that goes with you as you're feeling, as I said, this is a card of being single too, just to let you know. So feeling single, confident, independent enough to pursue what's showing up already on you. All right. I hope to see you in the extended. If not, Sag, I'll see you next week.